About the Wisconsin primary. Good news, Trump did not win here. As an extreme candidate from either extreme left or extreme right candidate will not win in a swing state like Wisconsin. It just won't. And it's also great to see that Trump's big ego has been humbled in Wisconsin. You know, because Trump was winning states in an avalanche. And this put an end to his avalanche of victories. It's absolutely crucial that a person like Trump, who's speaking against women, against Mexicans, against Muslims, is so extreme. Because the last time I checked, that under the Equal Protection Clause, Due Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, everyone's entitled to equal protection laws. And that includes women, that includes Mexicans, that includes Muslims, that includes Martians. And it's absolutely imperative that he understands it. It is, and of course, tracking Muslims throughout the state of the United States of America is also constitutional. It's a Fourth Amendment. You know, you can't track someone without a warrant, as the NSA should remind themselves of in their prison program. And of course, torture is also illegal on the Eighth Amendment, under the cruel and unusual punishments. Okay. And of course, on international obligations under the Fourth Geneva Convention, and under the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, and under the Convention Against Torture, both ratified and ratified by the United States of America. Also, his attacks on people who are not billionaires is also insane. Let's remind ourselves why Trump is running for president. Trump is running for president to further his ego. Okay? He started his own airline, his casino, his university, his skyscrapers. Trump's biggest asset is intangible, his name. And as John Oliver so rightfully put it, let's call him by his original German name before they anglicized it. Drumpf. Drumpf doesn't sound as exciting as Trump does it, now does it? Because it's not. Let us also remind ourselves where the Trump family fortune comes from prostitution. In the old Wild West days, when the German immigrant came to the U.S. and made his fortune in prostitution. And of course, the Trump legacy of hatred towards women continues. So, let's be very clear that Trump does not win his election, because it's absolutely sick that such a candidate to be the frontrunner of the Republican Party. And if it is, then it means the Republican Party is on its last legs. Because the primary base of the Republican Party is rich old white people. And if you look at the U.S. Census Bureau, such demographics will not last for much longer. You know, I'm personally into interracial relationships. I can speak here. And in 2042, there will be no ethnic majority in the United States of America. So the Republican Party has to find a new face. This is why they try to pass anti-immigration laws in Arizona, Utah, Indiana, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. Because they're afraid. They're afraid that the non-white population, growing non-white population in these states, would threaten the Republican Party in their heartland. And you know what? If the Republican Party can't evolve, it will go the way of the dinosaurs. And quite frankly, the people who are running the Republican Party are metaphorical dinosaurs. They really are. So, Ted Cruz, as much as I'm not going to vote for him, he's probably the most sane of all the candidates in the Republican Party. You know, and I'm grateful that if there is a candidate from the Republican Party from the field of candidates for the 2016 election, I'm glad Cruz is the lead, at least in Wisconsin. Thank you.